It's also a fun way to learn because you can see the other person's face and body language. Also, make sure to set small speaking goals for yourself. For example, try to speak for 5 minutes every day. You can increase this over time. The more you speak, the easier it will become. When I was learning, I started by speaking for just a few minutes a day. Over time, I spoke more and more. Remember, everyone learns at their own pace. Some people may learn faster than others, and that's okay. What matters is that you keep trying. The more you practice, the better you will become. One final tip is to enjoy speaking. Don't make it feel like a chore. Speaking should be fun. When I was learning, I tried to talk about things I enjoyed. I talked about my favorite movies, my hobbies, and my dreams. Speaking about things you like makes learning easier and more fun. So, keep practicing. Speak every day, and don't be afraid to make mistakes. You are learning, and every mistake helps you improve. Keep trying, and soon you will speak English confidently. Thank you for reading. Keep practicing, and you will get better at speaking English every day. Chapter 4. The Power of Reading. Hello again. In this chapter, we will talk about reading. Reading is another very important way to learn English. It helps you improve your vocabulary, understand grammar, and learn how sentences are formed. Reading also makes you feel more confident in English. When I was learning English, I started reading simple books. At first, it was hard because I didn't know many words, but I didn't give up. I kept reading every day, even if I didn't understand everything. Slowly, I began to understand more and more. Reading helps you learn new words. When you read, you see words in different sentences. You learn how these words are used in real situations. If you don't know a word, don't worry. You can try to guess its meaning from the context. If you can't guess, look it up in a dictionary. This will help you remember the word. Start with books that are easy for you. You can begin with books for children or simple short stories. These books usually have pictures, so it's easier to understand the meaning. The pictures help you guess what is happening in the story. I used to read books with pictures, and it made learning more fun. As you read, try to read out loud. When you read out loud, you practice your pronunciation. This helps you speak more clearly. It also helps you remember the words better. I used to read stories out loud to myself. It helped me understand the words and say them correctly. Reading also helps you learn how to write better. When you read, you see how sentences are built. You learn how to put words together to make good sentences. The more you read, the better you will write. You can try to write your own sentences using the new words you learn from reading. If you are just starting, don't feel bad if you don't understand everything you read. It's normal to not understand all the words at first. Keep going, and soon it will become easier. The more you practice reading, the better you will get. Another tip is to choose books that you enjoy. If you like stories about animals, find books about animals. If you like sports, find books about sports. When you read about things you like, it makes learning more fun. It also helps you remember the words better because they are related to things you enjoy. You can also try reading English websites, blogs, or magazines. These are good ways to learn everyday English. The language on websites and blogs is often simple and easy to understand. Try reading short articles at first. As you get better, you can read longer and harder articles. If you don't have many English books, don't worry. You can read online. There are many free books and stories you can read on the internet. You can also find apps that have books for English learners. These apps are great because they help you learn step by step. One important thing is to read every day. Even if you just read one page, it will help you improve. The more you read, the more you will learn. Try to make reading a habit. When I was learning, I read for just 10 minutes every day. Over time, I read more and more. It made me feel more confident in English. Sometimes, you might feel frustrated if you don't understand a word or a sentence. That's okay. Don't stop reading just because it's hard. Keep going and you will get better. It's normal to not understand everything at first. The important thing is to keep reading. As you continue to read, you will learn a lot of new words. Try to use the words you learn in your own speaking and writing. This will help you remember them better. When you read, try to understand the meaning of the whole sentence, not just one word. The sentence gives you the meaning, and understanding the whole idea will help you improve faster. You can also try reading books in English with audio. These books will read the story to you while you follow along. This is a great way to improve both your listening and reading skills. You can listen to how words are pronounced and see them written at the same time. It's like learning in two ways. Another great way to read is by using ebooks. With ebooks, you can often click on words to see their meanings. This makes learning easier. You don't have to stop reading to look for the meaning of a word. This helps you keep going without losing your place. Don't worry if you can't read fast. It's not important to read quickly. What matters is understanding the story and learning new words. Take your time and enjoy reading. Reading slowly will help you learn more and remember better. When I was learning, I also wrote down the new words I learned from reading. I kept a small notebook with new words and their meanings. Every time I found a new word, I wrote it down and tried to use it in my own sentences. This helped me remember the words and understand how they were used. Reading is a wonderful way to improve your English. It's fun, and it helps you learn a lot. Remember to start with easy books, read every day, and enjoy the process. Keep reading, and soon you will see how much better your English becomes. Thank you for reading this chapter. I hope it helps you enjoy reading in English. Keep practicing, and you will continue to get better. Chapter 5. The Importance of Writing. Hello, everyone. In this chapter, we will talk about writing. Writing is another key part of learning English. It helps you practice the words and sentences you've learned. When you write, you use the language in a different way. Writing also helps you remember what you've learned. When I was learning English, I started writing every day. At first, it was difficult. I made many mistakes, but I didn't stop. I wrote simple sentences and stories. Slowly, I improved. Writing every day helped me get better. Start by writing small things. You can write about your day. For example, write about what you did in the morning, afternoon, or evening. You can also write about your family, your friends, or your favorite things. The key is to write every day. Writing helps you practice your grammar. When you write, you pay attention to how sentences are formed. You also learn how to use punctuation like periods, commas, and question marks.